Hi everyone. I made a video a few years ago on if you can make money selling books online, and I made some books through LULU books. I believe it was around 5 or 6 years ago, and I haven't logged onto the site. It's been over a year. I'm gonna guess it's maybe 2 years. I had a period where I had like no sales for almost a year, or no revenue anyway. And I didn't think I would actually see a check from them. At one point, like maybe around 3 years ago or so, I was up to around $14 or $15 in my share of revenue. I think the total sales would have been, I don't know, 40 to 50 bucks. I'm not sure on the exact split anymore because I haven't been on the site for a while. But I just wanted to make this video in follow-up to the original video I made 5 or 6 years ago, where I have a little more detail as to what I did on LULU books.
2012, so it took me about 4 weeks to complete. I estimate I spent around 150 to 200 hours going through it, going over stuff again, and then learning how to interface with LULU. The book length is 81 pages long, and from the period of July to November of 2012, I made 15 ebooks. That's an average of about 2 ebooks every 3 weeks. The shortest ebook I made was 11 multi-page medieval mazes. That was 45 pages in length. It's a bunch of mazes in Photoshop. That took approximately 3 to 4 days to make and about 40 to 50 hours to complete.
So this one I put in the video. It was the one I spent the longest amount of time doing, and I spent a ton of time doing this. A lot of Microsoft Paint, a lot of writing too, and coming up with the story, changing it and stuff. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time. I don't want to get into too much detail on that. And then I didn't really have a marketing strategy. I just kind of made the books and put them out there, upload, see what happens at first, and it wasn't working very well. So I decided to make some mazes with Microsoft Paint and send them out to farms to hand out for free, but to put marketing stuff on there so potentially people could go online. I think I got one sale eventually out of that. I did not have any sales when I initially made this video back in 2013. It's been a few years. We're in 2018, almost 2019 right now. I also did had some avatars advertising some of my books for posting. Tried that a little bit, where you'd post on a forum and stuff, and you wouldn't say anything about the book, but you'd have your avatar as that. And that didn't work. Then I decided to go to YouTube and make some videos on segments of the book because I'm analytical, particularly the Connect 4 one. I think I did some other ones. There was a highly analytical one on poker I read, and as you can see, you'll see later, I actually ended up getting revenue from that, enough to more than half my revenue, and got a check. This is my initial sales back when I made the video in 2013. I had 7 units sold, 2 of which I bought, so only 5, but only one actual sale for 90 cents, and that was the guy I talked to on the phone. I think I told him I had a thing on the Monopoly game, which I made some more videos on too, I believe. You have to have over 20 bucks in revenue, and I just wasn't able to cross it for the longest time. And it was, I never thought I'd actually see a check from these guys. Yeah.
Here's the check I just received from them. It's kind of cool. You can see quarter three 2018 revenues. You can see I got a check in the mail from LULU Books, and I'm going to be cashing that shortly. If you see the size of the check here, it's $28.22, and of course it's void after 90 days. So I'll have to make sure I go and cash that, which I'm going to do very shortly here. But yeah, this is my first check ever for selling books online, and I finally actually received a check. So kind of cool. I know it took 5 years. Now, the good thing, I think, is I still have those books online, so I could potentially, and who knows, a few months or a few years, get another check for like $20 or something like that.
So yeah, about a month ago, I received that check. I was really, really pumped. I was excited. I mean, I never thought I'd see a check at all from them. I kind of forgotten about that I even had books online. I did quite a few of them, actually, probably more than what I showed on there. And I decided to go to the library to check on the internet and see what my actual sales were. I was actually kind of optimistic. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can get another check sometime. But not so much the case. I looked at books sold. As you can see, those are ones, including the free ones. Those sold ones on the right column, there's paid cash sales, 3 in 2015, 3 in 2018. Yeah, and then my revenue in the middle, you have to pay for a book for me to get revenue. So I made I had $5 in revenue, 43 cents, $5 in 2014, nothing in 2016, nothing in 2017, and in 2018, toward the end, I got like $15 and 49 cents in revenue. So I got $5.13 for each of the 3 books I sold there, and that was a poker book. Like I said, I'm a highly analytical person. Maybe not the greatest writer per se, but anyway, you can go online, you can see what I have, what I don't have, and then get an idea. And I've kind of touched over what I did for marketing, what I didn't do. If you think you can do better, take a shot at it. If you don't, maybe you should try a different avenue. But yeah, this is just giving an idea what to expect. I thought it was pretty cool. I'll leave my thoughts from what I thought 5 years ago.
Well, the first thing I think I learned here is that I expected selling ebooks to be difficult going into it. However, I never expected it to be this difficult. I thought for sure, maybe I'd have a few $100 in sales or something like that. Definitely not $199. I have learned a ton about Photoshop to the point where I can actually animate film, and that's kind of cool. The other thing I've learned is marketing is not one of my strengths. I'm more of a numbers guy, and I mean I like to do numbers. I feel comfortable around them, and my conclusion is that if you can't do any of this stuff better than I can, it's probably better if you try something else to make money. It can be a fun hobby. It's a nice learning experience, but definitely don't expect to make any money at it unless you're significantly better at all of these aspects than I am. Then you might have a shot. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.